Hello, welcome back. I did just try to put on, I like this sweater. That's why I'm wearing it. I mean, I don't have anywhere to wear the sweater, but I'm not going to let that deter me. We're wearing the sweater. Y'all see this sweater? Okay, yes, yes. Also, I did want to talk for a minute. I just wanted to say RIP to these French braids. It wasn't too long ago. I was coming up strong to the Super Bowl party, and we were flossing in these spectacular new French braids, and now they are just a bottle of rust. So it's unfortunate that it had to happen this way, but sometimes you just gotta take one for the team, okay? And today we are going to talk about safe spaces for Black girls to grow up in. Okay, is this on? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I know you can. I'm just joking. Okay, yes. So there's a YouTuber. Her name is Chrissy. I've been subscribed to her channel for some time now. I want to say maybe like a year. I'm not like a super listener or anything. Like, I'm not a part of her discords. I don't buy any of her courses or anything, but I've just heard a few of her her videos, and I understand the need for her space. So she's basically like a YouTuber who makes these videos encouraging like hyper femininity among dark skinned Black women. Now I see the need for this because there is a lot of like, and I saw this for a while, there was just a lot of like high over representation of like dykes just on television. The Lena Waiths were out, and they were like the representation of like dark skinned uh, you know, females. I mean, we had like Lupita Nyong'o, but she's like one woman. You can't have one woman who's like a face for an entire, like, there's so many women on planet Earth who are dark skinned, and to only have Lupita Nyong'o, like, that's completely unfair. Like, even if I say for myself and whatever my skin complexion is, like, I would not consider myself like a light skinned person. And my entire life, I've identified with like dark skinned women. And like, I think that there's just such there's like, first of all, there's like two sides. Either A, you're like hypersexualized to the point where like you're no longer a human, so people literally just look at you as a piece of meat or as somebody's girlfriend. And so if you're not that, it's almost like, who the fuck are you? How do you exist in this society if you're not someone's girlfriend, or if you're not someone's mammy? That's another thing. Like, being a mammy is also super acceptable. So just being like a low wage worker, some ugly, weird, fat girl. But what if you are just like a woman, right, who like has a fucking body, you know what I'm saying? Like, who can snatch her hair and put on her makeup and just be a flossy bitch. This doesn't require any particular skin color. Like, there's bad bitches of all skin color. I mean, that's another thing where I feel like I'm just out of touch with a lot of other people, because like, just being a model, you can see other models of all skin complexions. And so you just seen the attractive people from all the like skin colors. And so it's kind of funny when you see like average girls walking around, and this has been something that's got on my nerves for a long time. I will see in the world like very ugly, like light skinned women, but who just think they are so attractive simply because they're light skinned. And it's just like, I'm sorry, girl, but your piggy nose, your double chin, and you're 100 pounds overweight, like, you're not attractive on anyone's list except the dusty. I'm not gonna say the word, but you guys know where I'm going with this. There are dusty wiggers who will line up for those dusty broads all day. I just wish they would stay out of my lanes, okay? Stop comparing themselves to me. Stop bringing me up in conversations. Don't like compare yourself to me. Like, we are not similar. We are not dating the same guys. We don't live in the same neighborhoods. We're not shopping at the same grocery stores, bro. Like, there's just no, we are not similar. Like, you are over there and I'm over here, and we don't have nothing in common. So, yeah. And I just want to also talk for a second about, like, I mean, I feel like Chrissy's space is a really safe space because it just allows a lot of women, specifically like dark skinned women, to just talk about how to like level up, you know, how to present yourself in society as like a girl. I didn't realize that was something that people didn't know how to do, but like it's clear, like people just don't know how to dress. They don't know how to, you know, maintain their natural beauty. They don't know how to fend for themselves really in society. It's just not a skill, I guess, that everyone learned, which is sad. But I also think there's something real to like grooming, because there's a lot of dudes who, these dudes be popping out of nowhere. Like you'll be trying to do some like regular stuff, and a dusty dude will like throw himself like in your path, and so you have to have all these blockades and barriers, whole like, you know, I don't know, a sisterhood of the traveling pants to protect you from the mess. It's a lot. Like it's really hard. You really do need spaces where you can like grow to identify these like toxic traits of bullshit that men have like put out into society just to really get ass. And I just want to say this also. The tabloids are out, okay? The like YouTube vloggers and everybody is out. If you are seeing a lot of these like celebrity dudes and they have to date somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like they're dating somebody, and some of these women are confused because they're like, I don't understand why my pretty privilege isn't taking me further. Well, I think, and I've said this before, everyone has their like groups of whoever. And to be very clear, in the Latino community, Latino men are blue collar men. That means they're probably making like $50,000 a year. Bad bitches are not chasing dudes making $50,000 a year. It's just not a thing. Those dudes are probably really quality guys, though. Don't get me wrong. And that's also something I think, I mean, for most, and let me not say that. So another thing that is happening is like, you know, these dudes who, some of them are having their own, you know, how do you like come to truth moment, right? Where they're having to like recognize their income level, their power, and how that plays out into them getting access to like pretty women, basically. Because like poor pretty women, those fresh off the boat chicks, they'll go in a minute for like, you know, those $50,000 a year dudes. No problem. No, it's fine. But you know, the whoever's the top in that community, those girls are chasing, I don't want to call them our men, because I do think that's something that I really have to continue to separate myself, because people continue to include me in the narrative. Like I've never been a person who's chased basketball players ever. I've never been a person who's chased rappers. That's just not my forte. But for some reason, just me living in my regular ass life, like I do know quite a few, you know, basketball players or ex basketball players, or like musicians, current, future, past, executives and shit like that. But that's just for me living my life. That's not for me like actively chasing down, you know, the what do you call it, the all-star games and the wherever you go to find the players. I don't know. I don't even know where the places are. But I think like one thing that did get weird, it's like I feel like I'm not even safe going to like a regular bar. Like it's like if I want to get a drink and just meet a regular guy, I can't even do that, because like the Dusties have like occupied every space, and now no space is safe for anyone. So it's like at this point, yeah, I might as well just sit in here and tell all my stories, because I've got a lot of stories. It's just like the Dusty indexed. Yeah. How am I even call that? I'll write a book. The Dusty Index, chapter 1. Tyler. No. That's funny. know, I could do stand up. That's really funny. That's funny. Fuck you if you don't think that's funny. Unsubscribe. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, what else do I have to say? Oh, I thought this was funny. So I saw Stench Montana rolling around in another one of his super expensive cars. And he's got like a bro in the passenger seat of the car. And then I guess he has Alexa read out his bank account details. Now, I've noticed that Helen has been liking Stench Montana's posts. And Helen, you can do better. Stench Montana is gross. Honestly, I wrote those. They were bogus blog posts, but he was taking them extra seriously, which I thought was so funny. I don't know why Stench Montana would take me seriously. Come on, I'm like a little nobody on a college campus. What the fuck does Stench Montana care about me anyway? I'm not his target audience. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know any Stench Montana songs. I don't know. Like, Put the Money in the Bag, is that one? I don't know. But I swear, I would hate to see Helen go down. Especially with him, he's such a loser. But okay, it just reminded me that of all the dudes who like claim they like women, I like women, blah, 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 I think that most of them are just in the closet baggies. And Stench Montana not excluded. I think that Drake is like the only one who's like honest in his like portrayal of like, I love pussy and you guys are gonna watch me get it off, because he does every time. I'm sorry, it's just so funny. Like, other people try, they're like, no, we like women too. It's like they can only get like one, maybe, I don't know. Also, I'm not a member of like, how do you say it, like keeping up with all the blogs. So maybe there are things out here that are happening and like I just missed it because I missed all the shit. So I don't know. But I mean, Drake's got Tyra Banks in the video. He's got Yara Shahidi in another video. He had Helen in another video. He had the new model chick in the sexy video. I mean, this dude has all the chicks. He's at the top of the food chain, eating everybody else's snacks. There's nothing left for anybody else. And then it's like Kanye West over here, who's just, I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like Kanye West is trying to make up for his like lack of like sheer sexiness with like his wealth. He's like, I don't need to be attractive because I'm rich, bitch. And that's true. That's true. I think he's been hanging out with Elon Musk too long. They both got it. Everybody's like, we're rich. Nobody cares if we're attractive. I do. I'm a Johnny Depp fiend. I'm happy he broke up with Amber Fleur. She was awful anyway. No one likes her. Johnny can do so much better. Anyway, what else do I have to say? Yeah, I just thought that was so funny. Because even going back to Drake's like early days, every single song is like, I know these other dudes have played you, but I just wanted to let you know I still love you. I still love you because I love pussy and I just love it so much. He made whole lyrics, just quotes that I still have on my wall. Like, pussy runs everything. Fuck that noise. Like, it's just, he's like the great philosopher of our time. It's just incredible. I mean, these lyrics are going to last for a whole, even more than a decade. I mean, it's like all the other rappers are just like tearing women down right and left. They're tearing this one down, that one down. There's nobody left. They've torn everybody down. Nobody has any confidence. Nobody wants to go out. You can't go anywhere. There's going to be like a rap song that's like, we hate you today and tomorrow and all the days because you're so awful. Everyone's like, we don't want to go out and be treated like this. We deserve respect. I don't know. I just don't know when sex got this complicated. Like, Jesus. Like, you have sex with one person and you have to get, like, a trash revenge song, a video compilation, a TikTok tweet. Like, it is just not that serious. I think that sex should be between the two people who are having it. If you're doing more than two people, keep your kink over there and that's your business. But I'm just saying, like, Why did we leave the space where it was like, hey, here's me smashing who I'm gonna smash and minding my own business? Right? Why do I gotta be more complicated than that? I guess, honestly, that's all I have to say for now, but I just wanted to say that because, yeah.